Hello, friends. Oh, it's like somber music again. But I think we're just gonna go with it. We're going with the somberness. Sounds like music I used to write. Is it too somber? Let's go a little more upbeat. A little touch. Just a tickle more. Let's skip ahead. I can see the drop in the waveform. There it is. This is apparently the drop. Hi, it's me, Scott. Okay, we have audio. We appear to be streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna push this button because it makes more sense to me. And hi, hello. Still printing parts for the 3D plotter. 2D plotter. There's only 2Ds. I'm kind of having trouble with some of the print settings. Annoyingly, I mean, it's great that these parts are up and they're online for free and that's all awesome, but someone put like there's type on these parts and that makes them kind of fussy, like much more fussy than just a big flat surface. So there's these small letters in the part, and so I'm having trouble with adhesion. So I've started this particular part like 5 times with different settings, different slicer, different like slightly different offsets in the printer. So I don't know. What I do know is we've had this wallpaper for way too long, and we never did get around to just making like a simple one-click switcher. I also have coffee today. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, it's hot. Hot coffee. I think I can use this as a lid. Or, sorry, the lid as a cup. I can definitely use it as a lid, because it is a lid. We're just going to see how this goes. Might be too hot. It might hurt my tender mouth. But it smells good. Okay, so. What are we doing? Oh, I was talking about changing the wallpaper. Well, I put my money where my mouth is. Depends. Is the project really handy? Is it immediately available? Of course not. Man. We gotta do something about this one of these days. I don't know if today's the day. I don't want to rewrite it. Sorry, excuse me. Well, this is by far the best print so far of my testing. It's gonna be like a 4-hour plus print, but okay. Anywho, okay, we're gonna leave the wallpaper for now because I can't be bothered. So where we left off yesterday was Axio convinced me without even meaning to abandon Google Analytics because who cares? Screw Google, screw their analytics, screw their mom. I didn't mean that. I apologize. But do screw Google and their analytics. And so we tried this thing with the Cloudflare workers. It really is annoying. It would be so much easier if just the Cloudflare analytics just supported the things I need, city. But this actually seems okay. The querying's a little weird. Everything's about as a little goofy. It is beta, but so is the GA4 analytics platform is also beta. So no what to tell you. This was mostly working. There's a couple things that I realized that I wanted to add. And I'm trying to decide how like really granular I want to get, right? Like how do I actually want to try to use this as a substitute for analytics where I care about the like what pages you're looking at, what you're doing, and so on. The answer is really no. The answer is no to that, except I think I do want the host at a minimum, because that would at least make it like a little more tamper-proof. So I touched my eyeballs. I probably shouldn't have. Got itchy eyeballs. Like, can we get the host here, or is it in the headers, or like, just, you know what I mean? Like, what are we actually requesting? Like, do I have to? What is this? Someone just put a YouTube link in chat. Is this a trick? Is it a trap? Looks like a trap. It is a YouTube link. I don't know if I trust this. What is that a link to? Are you endangering me and my life? Okay, so we have CF properties. That's where we got all of the caching is a whole other question of whether or not we want to try to do that. I don't think so. You always wonder. What do you wonder? If you're a murderer. Hello, Oni, welcome. Oh no! Hey, Mysterious, how's it going? Oni, I just didn't. I'm glad you responded. I just didn't know if you were a bot. You know, sometimes hard to tell. Oh no, Heat struggled? Really? I just put a fresh coat of paint on it for a Twitch thing. They had so many clicks. But maybe there's a lot of other usage right now. Okay, you could be a good bot. It's true. Mysterious, what was the problem? It is due for a rewrite, for sure. It relies on some tools that suck, unfortunately. Oh, damn, sorry I called you bad bot. I mean, maybe you are a bad bot. Okay, I feel like this should be more obvious, right? So I just had to pull the URL and get the host from the URL, I guess. But is this... It's a string, which is kind of annoying. It's not like a URL object. There's the way to do that, right? The clicks were getting through in big chunks, so it felt like the server was kind of struggling. Could be. That's too bad. That's a pretty weird one though, because I would have expected that if they were coming in chunks. All the requests were probably coming in. Okay. I mean, so it's kind of deciding where the bottleneck is. Was it the bottleneck in all of the users, or was there just so much traffic that it was saturating the WebSocket connection on the broadcaster side? That's a little hard to say. And it depends a lot on the broadcaster's internet connection and where they are in the world and all of those things, unfortunately. I hope to have better solutions for that in the future. Definitely have a rewrite coming up. Well, sorry to hear it didn't work perfectly. That's really crazy though, because I was testing like tens of thousands of clicks just a few months ago for a Twitch thing. My guess would be, and I don't want to just like punt it to it's a you problem, but it does seem like it's maybe a like broadcaster side problem. I don't really know what to do about that. Can I ask where in the world you're located? Okay, we just want to pull the host name from the URL, right? And I think you can just use... No, there's a better way to do this, right? Can I do this, though? Let's see. In Cloudflare. I'm certain there's a way to do this. Okay, you can do this. You can do this, and you can get... But... Is it really the request URL, though? On both clients, were they was it stuttery in both of the front end viewers? Thank you for trying it, by the way. Wow, 200 clicks per second. Really? How many viewers? 200 clicks per second is pretty high. I typically don't test above. I mean, 200 clicks per second is like definitely the high end that anyone. 8,000 viewers. Oh man. Policy, how's it going? 8K viewers. Wow, and that many of them are clicking? Because usually I expect it to be like, there's 8,000 people, like 10% of them are paying attention, and 10% of them are actively clicking. And then in any 1 second, 10% of them are clicking in a single second. So it's like 10% of 10% of 10%. So I would only expect like 8. Gotcha. Well, but you know, like right now there's no Heat mobile client, so all the mobile client people don't do it, and people that are just kind of like idling in the background where they're playing a game or whatever. But maybe your stream is just too amazing. What are you streaming, by the way? Is the stream still running? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, okay, okay, first of all, thank you for using it. Thank you for being kind of a guinea pig, because it's usually not used at scale like that, except for by Twitch. Like, they've done a few streams and I've like helped them, you know, like help prepare for an event. Although we just had an event in November and it seemed to go really well. So, but I could definitely see, hey Terrier, how's it going? I could definitely see issues with that kind of like saturation, and then you get a big flood of them, which is not cool. There is a, when I do the rewrite, there's a new queuing system that I'm gonna try. First I have to learn to just write the word const though. So as a, you know, software development, first we have to just be able to write const. So is it host or host name? It's tough. So it's tough, I will say, on how you would do that and how you would scale. So like the original version of Heat ran on AWS, and it got really expensive because you just had to like continually spin up new Elastic Cloud instances. The issue being that WebSockets just don't scale very well, unfortunately. And then, so there's that option of doing like the AWS and just let it scale, but that's gonna help with like scale, but not necessarily latency on the broadcaster side, I guess, because you could still get that saturation. Anyway, I do want to come up with better plans for Heat. The other end of the spectrum is to use something that is like deliberately a messaging system, like Ably, which I used recently and works really well. It just also gets really expensive beyond a certain number of requests per second. So, I mean, I would be, if you do look into building it yourself, I'd be really interested to see what your approach is. Using Cloudflare workers right now with their like crazy serverless WebSockets is at the moment the like least expensive and most robust way that I found. The biggest issue for me is I use the library. It's a long story. I use the library that they now no longer support, and actually has some major bugs in it, which I have some code in place that tries to work around them, but it's not great. But that's still, the saturation thing is a little worrying. That would be more like, you know, if it really was just instances, like Elastic Cloud node instances or whatever. I've seen that latency there, but I haven't seen it with this. Because I was running like really intense artillery scripts just a couple of months ago, like hitting it with thousands of clicks. Now, Yeah, well, okay. If you think you're going to use it in the future, I would be interested in just like chat maybe and just see if there's something I can do to make it work better in that scenario, or if there's just something obvious. Um, but I also understand like if it didn't work very well and you don't want it to not work well. To me, the biggest issue at the moment that I just know of, one aside from the stale connection issue, which is a whole can of worms, is the biggest issue is the broadcaster pipe. Like no matter how good of a job I do load balancing, you know, like no matter if I can support 10 billion people clicking, it doesn't matter if the single connection to the broadcaster doesn't support 10 billion clicks. And so the way that works right now is it really is one-to-one. Every single individual click comes to the broadcaster. So the best solution I have for that, which I haven't even really considered, is or thought hard about, considered it slightly, is some kind of coalescing, where I like put a bunch of clicks, coalesce them together, or filter clicks if they seem too close, or whatever. Just some way to like change the sampling. In fact, I was just looking in Cloudflare, they talked about something like that. With one of their APIs that I'm using is like, it's essentially at high enough throughput, I would lower the resolution of the data and start like grouping things. That's a big topic, and I haven't really gone deeply into it because as of yet, even with pretty big Twitch streams, it's been okay. It's hard to say. I mean, it's. I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's your computer, it's your internet connection, although that could come into play. It's more like your single connection. So it could still technically be a server-side problem of like the pipe that all of your data is going through. And unfortunately, it could just be something annoying, like the way I have sort of these like, I call them replicas, but they're sort of like little bundles of groups of people. You could be on a busy one. In fact, I think there's only one right now, so all the heat traffic is. So unfortunately, it could have just been like heat was a bit saturated. Or yeah, it could be a connection thing. That's why I was curious if your connection in the US and your connection in the Netherlands, if it was lagging in both places. Because if both of them had that like stutter, like come in fits and starts, then, you know, then it's not, it's less likely that it's a connection problem. Okay, so it does seem, you know, I wonder if it's something really silly. Like I didn't, you know, it's, I see. Well, you know, I don't want to give you homework, but if you do happen to play with it more and you have more insight, I would appreciate it, like just knowing more. The one thing that does come to mind is I do like have a cooldown of I think 1/4 of a second. There's some very silly possibility that I altered that cooldown for the Twitch thing and didn't put it back, but I don't think so. I think it's still like if you try to click too fast, you will essentially be rate limited. Another thing would probably be good is to like eventually, I don't know, the problem is I don't make any money with heat, so it's hard to justify a ton of time on it. But one idea would be to like have broadcaster customizable rate limiting, or even like dynamic rate limiting if it's like, if there's way too much traffic, it only takes 1 click a second or something. So, yeah, I mean, if I was just gonna build like a total one-off just for me, what would I do? If I was gonna pay money, I'd probably use Ably. It just gets potentially extremely expensive at high throughput. It should never collapse. So the idea, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you've ever looked at this stuff, but I've went through like a number of rewrites on heat for this very issue, is like the scaling of it. And WebSockets are a really hard thing to scale because you need persistence. And so Cloudflare has this solution for serverless WebSockets. I think actually maybe Amazon, I don't know if Amazon does now. They have a messaging system, but I don't know if they do it with WebSockets. Google, I think, maybe has a version of this. Microsoft maybe does now. So I would be very surprised if it straight up crashed. But The latency thing is troubling. What is the freaking URL object? Why can I not? I thought, is that just straight up a node URL? It did disconnect you once. Unfortunately, that is... Were you disconnected directly via WebSockets? So it's definitely possible that something will have kicked you off. So everything I do, I have like no frame receiver end. Interesting. WebSockets are kind of black magic-y on how they decide to disconnect. So usually what I do is just have reconnection built in. So in like the Heat.js example, I think, I just have like an aggressive reconnect. But honestly, I've had that with many WebSocket platforms in the past where they just decide, this connection's stale. That's something I could look at. So host and host name. What is the difference? Host name does not include the port. So I want host name. So let's just, yeah. Well, so there's even a worse scenario that is possible. It's such a long story, but like, so Cloudflare announced the service, and while it was in beta, I switched Heat to it before they announced pricing. Then they announced pricing, and the pricing was like terrible, where it would cost me a crazy amount of money every month. And then they were like, oh, well, we made this special library you can use that will like group connections together, and if you do that, it's way less expensive, which was fine, except the person who wrote that library left Cloudflare, and they're not maintaining it anymore. And I found like some pretty serious bugs where, to summarize it, like you have all these kind of like redundant replicas. They're not even redundant, they're just replicas where you group users together. And the idea is that even if you're kind of isolated in these different, whatever you want to call them, nodes, replicas, whatever, dynos, that they can still communicate. But there's a bug with this library where sometimes you can end up in a fragmented state where your users can be here and you can be here and there'll be no crosstalk. And that's the worst case scenario because it's hard to detect. A disconnect and a reconnect will generally fix it, but not always. Anyway, hopefully all of this tells you this is not a like enterprise grade project. It's been used for some big events and done reasonably well, but it's definitely not it's hobby grade, let's say. Well, that's cool. It's awesome to hear it was used on a big stream. I will do that. I'll do it right now. Watch this. I don't know how to use Discord. Not accepting friend requests. Well, wait, do I have to be friends with you to talk to you? I honestly don't know. Where would I like to go? I want to start a new, do we have to be friends for me to DM you? I truly don't know. You'd think I would know these things. Oh, maybe not. Can I do this? Oh no, it does say a friend. Wow, we're not friends. Fine. Fine, Mysterious. Cool. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Well, you can add me as a friend. Somehow. Probably. I don't know how Discord works. How do I know my weirdo Discord name? Oh, streamer mode is enabled, so I'm not showing anything. Great. Okay, cool. Great. Oh, that's funny. Where the heck does it show that? It's just everything hidden because I'm in streamer mode? Oh, no, it doesn't seem to show that. Okay, I'm in streamer mode. Ugh, okay, well, can we defer this? You could join my Discord if you wanted to. Is that too annoying to ask? I think it's linked somewhere on the Twitch page. Other people talk about Keith here, so. Okay, so what do we need to do today? We want to add the host name, and the reason for that is just so I can query by host name. So I think we just want to stick this blob in here. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we will have a host name. So we have the IP address, and we will have the host name that they queried. This is so weird, like the way, I don't know, it's fine, I guess, but the way you address these things is so freaking weird. The reason I'm doing this is that in theory, I could use it for other hosts, right? I could like visualize data for other hosts, but I don't even know that I want to. So the main thing we're missing now, as far as what we did yesterday, is the subcontinent lookup. So we have to figure out how we want to do that. I want a table of subcontinents. So I need like those are the countries by continent, but I want them by, there's this secondary, yeah, this is what's a little annoying. It's like when to use this versus this. So the easy answer is this. So, okay. So we would need to take this full table do we always want this? I think we always want region 1. Is that true? I don't think we care about region 2. I think we only want region 1. The thing that is astonishingly obnoxious, this is amazing. I love this. We have the alpha 2 code, not the alpha 3 code. Why? Oh man. Well, that was almost useful. Don't make me make this table. Okay, so if we do the regions thing, yeah, these are all alpha 3 codes. But Cloudflare, this is the 2-letter code. Do I have to have another lookup table? Killing me. Killing me here. Okay. Countries by continent. Countries by region. There's no codes though. Oh, didn't we find that? We found like a UN, right? Somebody had it on GitHub. Well, look at that. Almost. This is almost what we want. We can work with this, I think. I wonder what the data is on this. So this is 2019, so this is probably reasonably good. We do have the alpha 2 code, which is what we need, and we have region and sub-region. Not exactly how I want it. What are you gonna do? I got coffee on my desk. Okay, so This is what we did yesterday. Oh, look at that. What just happened to me? That doesn't look good. Is it better to copy it tabularly? That's just annoying. Is I mean, we'll figure it out. But okay. So this is all fine. Let me like reset some colors here. Okay. So why is this table wrong? I don't know that I really care. It's kind of weird. Like, why is this table one? Why are the headers of this table wrong? Is it really just offset by one? That makes me worried. Okay, whatever. Let's do the thing. Can I do this? No. All that text. Why would you do that? It's clearly a CSV file. Weird. Okay, so let's go to this place, and then can we import? How are we gonna do here? Okay. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay, so we I mean, actually, does my dude just have this in JSON? Because if we have this in JSON and we can make the queries reasonably, we could just use this. Because it has the we could look up the country name and the region, intermediate region at the same time. Biggest, it's not that huge of a deal. The most annoying part is you have to loop through that, right? Like you have to. What was our other option? Well, definitely not XML. I'm tempted to use this. The thing that's annoying is you just have to iterate every time, right? Like anytime you want to, unless we alter this data in some way, which we could do. There's some magical CSV to JSON. Because this is almost what I want. So that's all slim. I see. Where do you get this? How much do I care about iterating? I'm gonna say not very much. Computers are very fast. Okay, let's just... Is this really what we want to do? I think it is. I think I can't... I do this. I'll just import this and then iterate through and look for alpha2 to match the code, and then I have everything I want to know. That's only with one conditional of if intermediate region is empty, then use always use intermediate region unless it's empty, and then use what's its face. Okay, so let's try this. So we would be able to ditch this. I mean, iterating really is probably faster than 3 lookups, right? I don't know. Is that true? What do we call this thing? $3166, is that what we actually have? Okay. But this is all countries, so I don't know. Country data. Countries? Wait, is that how you spell it? I did the thing where it's like, is that how you spell that word? Okay, so how do we want to do this? So if country dot what? Alpha 2? Is that what it's called? Yeah, country alpha 2 variable. Do I care enough about this? Yes, we could just do... How do I want to do this? I don't know. Today's country data with like... I don't know how to do this. That's how you do this? Must not be. Why would you name it like that? Why would you do that? Can I actually do this? But okay, guess so. So what do we actually care about? We care about the alpha 2. We care about region, subregion, intermediate region. Region, subregion, intermediate region. How was that expressed? Sub dash region, intermediate dash region. Sub dash region. Something like this. What did we do wrong? Why are you? I don't know, first with type. Just add a value here. Do I like do this? Do I have to? Can you import as a type? Like how do I just, if I can't do this syntax, how do I do this? Or can I do like an import as, or like, what's really weird is I don't want to import. Well, I thought this makes it look like I can do this. Oh, okay, so you can't do that? Is that saying you cannot do that thing? Interesting. So do this declare module thing. I'm pretty confused about this. Like, is declare module the name of the... I feel like I'm not understanding this. I feel like I'm making it more complicated than I should. Declare module bar. I'm just a little confused about. How do I do this? Is that the idea? Well, what's your problem? Why can't I do this? Limited in module augmentations. But that's what you told me to do. I'm just a little confused, like, what is the... Like, what am I... It's so weird. Oh, wait. Why do we end up here? I feel like I'm doing the dumb thing, or I'm getting fixated on something relevant. It wants to be equals, right? So what? Exports and export assignments are not permitted in module. What are you talking about? Import whatever from Express. So I'm from countries here. Declare module Express. Ugh, I'm definitely off track here. It's not. What's the right way to do this? This seems like extremely convoluted, and I'm not. How do we do this? TypeScript imports JavaScript object as type. Like, I just want. mean, is that the issue here? This just has to be somewhere else. Is that like, is that the problem? If that's the problem, then let's just not care about that problem. Oops. Very slow to edit this file. Export. You happy? What are you mad about? Oh, do I have to go add all this stuff? Okay, definitely yak shaving here. Oh, that's a string. Everything's a string. Intermediate region. Let me have these also all strings. Flattering term for this is a side. Happy? I don't know if I really did that. Oh, okay. So, do you know what you are now? Okay, you do. Great. Was that worth it? Probably not. Anyway, so now we want this country code, which is a what? We have the whatever, the alpha 2 code, right? This is an any type because the index expression is not type number. Element implicitly has any type. I don't understand that. Element implicitly has any type. What does it mean? Oh, well, wait. Why would that be true? Country data is a bunch of country datas. Why would this not be? Why would that not be country data? Can I do this? Why not? Can I export type? It's not clear. I don't really know TypeScript. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. So why? Okay. Why isn't that? Why is that a string? We have an array of country datas. Am I doing this wrong? Is it like, you know, is that really what it is? Okay, just wrong programming language, I guess. Okay, we do this. So I shouldn't have to do this, right? This should be known, or it's not known. I don't really know about that. Okay, anywho. I need a quick pit stop. I'll be right back. Excuse me, please. That's right, I'm back. Okay, so that's weird. Video monster not updated. Or not video monster, what are the things? Camp Ram. So, our weird side quest. I mean, I'm just trying to get a little better at typing, you know? Is that a crime? It might be a crime. So, presumably we can now get this data, right? And if we don't have it, what do? We have to say unknown. Intermediate, that's a little tricky. Okay, well, we should at least be able to do this, right? So we've done this, and then we're not going to do this. We're going to say, what are you mad about? Okay. The continent code. Do I really care about the continent code? Well, that doesn't even exist in here. What am I even doing? How could this have ever worked? It couldn't have. Country's in there. This is so weird because I know it's in there. I mean, I know. You are a request. Like, let's do that. I just don't really understand. Like, host. And then that one's a type. I don't know. This like typing is really weird to me. CF post metadata. What does that mean? Why is it my problem? Like, why? Is that the issue? Is it just this type of request? You know, like, is there something? Because what does this want? This wants CF post metadata. I don't think that's right. And I don't know enough about TypeScript to really understand what's going on here. I mean, we should definitely have URL and headers. And we may have CF with, so we're just passing this down. So the incoming request CF property. So this really just gets passed right down here, I guess. So it's just a kind of a question of like, what is the metadata we're looking for? Incoming requests CF properties. Like, I don't know how you do that. How do you do this? Don't want you to ever be undefined. So not on. This seems wrong. Incoming request CF properties. That can't be right. I'm sure it's missing something obvious here. I just don't really understand this. So like, so as an example, we do have this incoming request, this whole business. Which is incoming request CF properties. It probably is really just a very CF post metadata. What is that? Post metadata. That only gets passed in here, so why does that even matter? Is it really just that it can be unknown? Is that like the whole deal? I didn't try this yesterday. Does not exist on incoming requests CF properties unknown. I don't believe you. CF properties geographic information. Just don't. I don't know what to do. Signable to type. Type undefined is not signable, but how do I say, like, I know? Okay, that fixes that. But then longitude does not exist on incoming request CF properties. Incoming request CF properties geographic information. Property longitude does not exist on type. Why? I mean, this is so not important, but I would kind of like to understand. Why? Cover request attributes. Page request. Cover request attributes. What was that? Country. City continent. So is that what I want? Is Cloudflare request attributes? What? What am I doing? Request features. Cloudflare request attributes. That could be old. All right, I'm a little lost here, honestly. Look at the workers types. Properties. Incoming request CF properties. Why is that not just what that is? Like, why is that not right? Like, why? I mean, is this the same problem I'm having? They're freaking weird. Is this just some stupid thing that I don't understand? I don't like that solution. Do I have like a bad version of workers types or something? What do I have? That looks like a big number. Well, that's weird. Why is this look insane? Is this really what I want? Cloudflare workers types. Why is this an insane version number? Where did that number come from? But this does have the crazy version number, so what? Do I need to import that? I'm so confused. Why is so? What's up with the weird release? I still get the crazy number. I don't know, man. What's the latest Rainbow 2? Is this just a dumb VS Code thing? Didn't we have this? Isn't this angry for some reason? Can we just like get rid of all of this? Oops. Probably regret this, but let's see. See how regrettable it is. What are you mad about now? Why? Why can't you find that? It's just irritating. I mean, maybe there's nothing I can do about that. Don't know. Don't know. Anywho, well, that's dumb, and I hate it, but oh well. So, country data, get country data for what? Country. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get a little weird. So we want continent, subcontinent. Continent name, country name. I don't know. So if country data comes back and it's not null, I guess we just have to do this. Right? But if it comes back and it's not null, we would say continent name is equal to, I guess we're gonna say like if country data dot region is not equal to nothing, then continent name is equal to country. So that is the continent name. And now we want to say if country data dot intermediate region. So if there is an intermediate region, we want to use it. Subcontinent name equals the country data dot intermediate county country data dot intermediate. Come on. Region. Else if country data why can I just not type that correctly? Subregion. Something like this. This is really bothering me. Super annoying. What are you called? How do we do this? Really annoying. It looks like it should have incoming request CF properties geographic information as part of it, right? Like what does it have? So this is the base properties. What if I say that it is this explicitly? It acts like it has nothing. Like how do I, it's this weird thing here, like, I mean, I guess I see the problem. Weirdly, yeah, it's just uh-oh, these fields are typically... Uh-oh. All plans have access to. So, okay. Ugh, this is dumb. Like, how do you know? How can you know? I just don't even know where to start, really, like trying to solve this idea of like the or. I guess that's what that is. what it's called, like I mean, I really should not get hung up on this. I'm just trying to understand TypeScript a little better. But the good grief. So like declare type, TypeScript. It's not very useful. I mean, it really just might be a stupid this code thing. If there's an appropriate way to do this, I would like to do it the appropriate way, I guess. I mean, it's just weird with the or in the like because those aren't named, annoyingly, because these aren't named, I don't know how to say like, hey dude, use this one. Maybe there's just not a way unless I explicitly define it myself. Just don't know, man. Don't know. I don't get it. What? I don't know. Sure, there's something we could do there, like just declare our own type and say like, hey, it's got this stuff. It's just stupid that it's clearly here. It's clearly here. So in other words, I think it's seeing this type. It's seeing this. But I don't even know the right words to use to say like, hey, this is wrong and stupid. Anyway, something like this, I don't know. Spend an hour and a half on that. Just trying to learn how to do this or, you know? It's almost like extra dumb is I think if those were named in some way, this would be easy. I just don't even know, like, really to begin. I don't know the words to use. Okay. What did we get? We got Americas, North America. Oh, country name. Oregon, Portland, IP address, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so that all seems somewhat reasonable. I'm still making major assumptions on whether we can round latitude and longitude. I think you can. Okay, so country data dot name. Something like this, maybe. Why does that print? Oh well, okay. Weirdly. So, Americas, North America, United States of America, Oregon, Portland. So I think that works. That doesn't work. That's not right. We need the refer. Do not know anything about. Targeting a call. You're right back. Okay, that was kind of a weird call. Maybe I'll get another one. I don't know. The refer header. I'm trying to decide if I need to actively send this tab. I don't really want to. Wait, is that where I just was? Since the refer header with the full URL of our page. So that seems to be correct. So the issue is I don't actually want this. I need it like is the header literally called referrer? I guess I discard things that don't have a referrer. Like if I call this directly, I'm not going to have a referrer. Right? Right? There'll be no referrer here, so I'm gonna break every single thing. I mean, this could be what? Could be null. So the biggest issue, refer ends up as what? Why would that have worked? Weirdly, like refer does have a request for the save icon. It's pretty freaking weird. Okay, so what we do need to know though is like we want the path. So so we do need some kind of like path thing. How do we want to do that? So I think we still need what did we have before? what? Like, um, status code? Status. Oops. Oh, that's pretty weird. Why would that be true? I don't know. What's my normal trick for that? I just don't remember. I have something handy. I have something like a repeat. Oh, slice one, split. I see. Doesn't really make sense to me. That's the path. Is it truly an empty string? Or is it? Seems weird. I mean, that makes it look like it's... like it's an empty string. Oops, good dude. Oh, you just learned that program. Okay, that'd be the 404. That just means like you asked for the home page, basically. It would just be kind of cool to be able to do this without any other fluff, like any client logic, just to have it where I hit something mean, really, just do it like this. Just say, if we know what you are, otherwise, what do you think of that? We could do this. And do this. And then in that case, we get another refer error. And also probably a is it 400? Okay, but then the real trick is like if I stick this in a web page, is it gonna work? I mean, I just don't know who, like, I guess in this case, if we're not doing fetch and we really are just trying to use a script tag. Flex the HTML refer policy of the script element. So what's the default? Let's use the user's agent. Send a full URL when performing same origin request. Only send the origin the protocol security list the same. Send no header to less secure. Okay, so send a full URL when performing a same origin request. Send a full URL when performing same strict origin when cross origin. This is the no policy. Send a full URL when performing a same origin request. Only send the origin when the protocol security level. I don't really understand this. Only the origin is sent in the refer header across origin request. Only the origin. I don't know, man. Okay, anyway, let's try something. Is this all a turtle idea? It probably is, but I'm just so incensed by how annoying and dumb the Google stuff is that where's that dumb website I made? So basically we would be hitting this. And right now we get a no refer, would be the expectation. But if that. How do you like them apples? I don't know what those apples are going to do. I don't even know how I'll really tell. Guess we'll see logging if it works. This appears to be very upset. Probably generating set. Okay. I'm gonna stop touching my eyeballs, but then it makes my eyeballs itch and I want to touch them even more. Okay, so how do we do? Wait, I see a log there that says analytics, so that kind of sort of makes it seem like it worked. How can I... Ouch. My eyeball. I don't know, is that gonna work? Okay. That doesn't seem to work. Hey, look at that. So that's a little weird. But seems not unreasonable, right? Like that feels like we're pretty close. I think everything's broken anyway, so I feel like we can just ditch this for the moment. Oops. Or just delete it entirely because I'm using that. I have no intention of using Google Analytics. Okay, so, oh my gosh, my eyeball. That's gonna rinse my eyeball out, I think. My eyeball. Okay, let's all these changes. Oh, we also said we might just serve our data from there. Forgot about that. I don't know how to do pages with workers and that kind of stuff. Maybe that's the thing we figure out. I guess we'll make that a later step. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Mission control analytics. Let's do it. Let's do it. What? That's fine. Okay, so what? We push that. I mean, this is kind of silly here. Just means we end up logging a bunch of the same data, you know? Like, I don't know if I care or not, but what I mean by that is, like, if one person's just clicking through the site a billion times, they're not generating anything new. They're just, the data that I'm logging for analytics is not, it's not different per page, I guess is a way to say what I'm trying to say. Okay. Scott made this donut. Look at there. I'm gonna do this. Still Scott made this donut. And look at this. So presumably we're logging this. It would seem that we have this data. Those feel kind of silly. So can we get our postmaster here? Columbus, Ohio. Wait, did all this happen just now? I do have some weird America's North America. Presumably that's someone really looking at my site at this minute, so that's cute. So we also want to say, I guess, and gosh, blob 5 was city. Blob 6 is IP. Blob 7 is host name. Blob 7 is equal to Scott made this.net. Oopsie. It's like numbered blobs feel not great. Okay, and blob 7 is equal to... What did I do wrong? So this was working, and then I tried to add this, and blob 7 is equal to Scott with this. Is that not right? Where's the thing? Lawyer. There is like a string equals or something like that, right? Oh, it's just equal. It's not like a separate equality operator. Just this. So you have single quotes. Probably some string equality thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Well, that's extra weird then, though, because why? How did the person in Virginia not? What? Can I just duplicate this? Oops. What's a blob 5? That's right, blob 5 and 7. Where was the one that was... Oh, interesting. Huh. It's pretty freaking weird. I know what it is. That's funny. Interesting. It's when we push the... It's the Google Lighthouse call. Must be it. Okay, so this I believe is the query that I want. And I think this query gets what I need. So we'll hard to say unless people actually visit my website, but I think this is the general idea. So we got the subcomponent stuff in. We kind of have this in. We still have to be able to now on the mission control side be able to query this. Well, in fact, we don't even, we need to implement this query now. Somewhere, which is unfortunately going to mean I'm not being articulate today. Hello, hi, it's me. It is going to mean so this is if you do this. I mean, I guess we could just say if path 0 equals data or whatever. Something like this. If you hit the JS, you get the JS file, and this is silly, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, I didn't do that very well. What do I actually want to do? If we ask for analytics.json instead, something like this. So what would that look like? What are you doing back there? It's still, oh, my corners are still peeling. Worried about that. I think it really is just because it's cold in here. Okay, so what are we even talking about? Do we need any of this stuff? I don't know what any of this is. I forgot what we're doing. I think we're doing this. No, we're doing mission control.workers.dev / analytics.json. Well, local host, whatever. I don't remember what. Is it 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80? Well, we're not running it. 87. What? Well, it's not right at all. Okay, so that seems fine. Just to be clear, if we just put a nonsense in here, it should be 404. Okay. So, wait, this is a very silly way to do this, but I kind of like it. So now, here's our whole issue. mean, probably it's better to do this. I don't know. So this, I think, essentially gives us what we want. The question is do we try to do GraphQL here? I don't know, man. I don't want to start like a totally new. Can I do this? It's gonna be a mess. I just know it's gonna be mad about this. Might be. We'll try it. Already some creatives. Not gonna work. Don't know. Don't know. Sort of kind of looks like it'll work. So, how do we actually do this? So we have to do a post with the token. So we need a fetch. I'm not crazy about this. But hey, what are we gonna do? So we're gonna say so we need the URL, which is just static in this case, at least for now. Oh, the headers. I never knew that. Can I just do this? So we need authorization bearer, etc., etc., etc. We'll deal with this in a minute. And does it do anything fancy for the body? Or is it really just, what is the dash D here? It's the data. Okay. What's a little annoying is like, how can I easily fake Oh, I guess that's fine, actually. Never mind. So we went over here, and now we made a new request, and it was just going to hit. Okay. How did we do? We got a 400 here. Great. What did we forget? Oh, obviously the token is wrong. Bad request. Presumably because the token's wrong. Hopefully because it's just the token's wrong. I don't know. Why are you being a weirdo? Hello? What is this weird mode you're in when you think you need to be fully full screen, Questman? I can't. What? What's going on? Postman has lost its mind. Suppose Postman open again. If it will open again. Why do you think you need to be in this insane full screen? Are we like at this F11 situation? Somehow it is. Okay. Don't know how we ended up with that. Also, the snapping just doesn't want to work right. Okay. Okay, so we need the authorization, and that is always annoying. So we need to do a what? API token. Let's call it that. And then I don't remember how to do this. It's like m dot. And that's just going to be a string. We need to do a whatever secret. API token. Oops, secret. Put API token is what? All right. I don't know if that's gonna work. And then what we're done. Over here, and over here. I was expecting probably just. Maybe that worked. I got a 200 error. All right, 200 error. 200 status. Because I wouldn't really call it an error. How did this? You know what? I think I didn't set the correct infill on this. Oh no. Shoot. Oh man, really? Is that going to be strong enough? It's supposed to be like 75. I mean, how much infill even is there? Quite a lot. Oh man. What do I do? Do I just keep it? Keep going because I've already made it 2.5 hours? I guess we do, and then maybe I'll print the other side and reprint if needed rather than stopping this one halfway through. So I may need to reprint it anyway. Shoot, just totally forgot about that because I was jumping back and forth. Okay, this is where things are going to be pretty obnoxious, and this is where GraphQL would be helpful for sure. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could just do this. Oops. It would be a dumb idea, but I could do it. So I would get the data back. So here is the data, basically. I'm going to ask people on the Discord to visit my website. Everybody. Spammer thing. Okay, so I'm sure there's still errors and issues here that we're going to have to debug, but basically we have this data, and then we have now kind of a new schema we need. We need to mutate this to be hierarchical, basically. And so what that looks like, I don't even know. This. It's funny, I don't actually know that. That's actually, this is kind of annoying. Shoot. The thing I'm commenting on that's kind of annoying is the start date and end date thing, because I'm easily able to do this here. What do I want to do about that? That is kind of a problem with this SQL query thing, is it really just returns a bunch of rows, but there's some things I would like to have that are not just rows that maybe I could get with GraphQL. I really don't know. I don't really want these headers, but whatever. So we have all that, and then we have this data, and we're going to iterate through this. So the number of cities would be the row number, but okay, let's just start thinking about what the schema needs to be. And so we have the response JSON, that's what. So data, we need start date, an end date. Let's put this somewhere tidy. And then we need a hierarchy of continents. Subcontinents, countries, visits, regions, etc., etc., etc. Ugh, so I want to bother making types for all this stuff? Maybe. That's not how I do this. I mean, I guess we could say... Can I do this? I don't actually do this. I have a default in an interface. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, guess not. Continents. We'll have an array. It's gonna be a little weird, but let's just see what we can do. Continents. We'll have name, visits, number, and we'll have sub continents. Which will have countries. Doesn't look right already. Let's move on. And now we'll have regions, name visits, and then we'll have cities. There's really another way to do this, but and cities also need a location. Does that work? Continents. I don't want to do this. I mean, because if I do it this way, I have to specify. I don't really want to make this optional. really know, like, would it be any different with a type? I mean, I don't know, because it is technically optional. The idea that we would iterate through here. Gets to be a little annoying, honestly. So we have to do this, and we have to iterate through this response data. Which is an array, is that right? Response, yeah. Oops. So I just know that it's going to have an array of this, right? Something like this. Perhaps. And then we'll go to analytics response, and then we should be able to do through here, and this will be... That's pretty weird though, because that should be an array of... Oh, it's gonna be an array of objects. That look like this? That weird? Okay, so then for each entry, we need to do something that's like, I don't know, actually, can we do this? Can I do like data dot continents, entry dot continent dot subcontinent, oops, data dot continents. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. I would like to, but I don't think I can. Yeah, what exactly is the right way to do this? Well, we can't really do this. So we really have to do it at one stage at a time, which is kind of annoying, I think. So the idea will sort of be like if this is obnoxious, but if continents, this could just be undefined, right? Data.continents equals an array. How do I make that an array without? How can you do this? I hung up all this like TypeScript specific stuff. Like, can't this be? Oh, I know what to do about this. I see. So you need. Ah, that's annoying though. I don't really want to like break these. I don't know if this is the best way to do this. Let's just make it overly complicated. Is there a way to do this? Like, I'm just stealing this because I saw it in here, but this thing. That's the clear type, though. The right way to do this. Okay, it really is just extends. That'd be like a continent data, though. Subcontinent data, country data, region data. Why am I getting so hung up on this? City data. So then city has this. And then region has an array of these. Countries have an array of regions. Subcontinents, array of countries. And we have I don't know what way to do this. It's much more explicit, whatever that's worth. I don't know. So how did this person solve this? Array any equals What would I want though? Like, analytics, continent, data. Oh, you're supposed to be in right. It's more appropriate. I don't know. What are you mad about? So if it's like if entry.continent is in data.continents, then data.continents entry.continent dot what? What did that look like? Continents. We don't number the continents, I guess, which is probably fine. But we do need to say that there is an additional visit in the continent, right? So a visits does need to be incremented. Data.continents, entry.continent. That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't you be known to be a string? The of versus n thing. So entry.continent is a string. And data.continent's continent data. Oh, shoot. Wait. So is that really how it works? That's not really what I want. Where did my helpful JSON lint go? So I think this is not keyed. I mean, I think it's yeah, it's not. That's just an array. That's pretty lame. So do I really just iterate through that every time? Is that what I did? Where's the old mission control? I mean, that would have been something I did a really long time ago. So I have some method. So we loop through the rows. Oh yeah, I did like a find child. Which really is just like loop through. That's pretty annoying. It's to like find the index. So I really do like loop through that. Well, that's obnoxious. Who wrote this crap? So this isn't how it works. We have to iterate each time. So I just had like before I just had a find child thing that would find the child. And return -1 if it couldn't. Yeah, that was basically like city index. Okay. Ugh. But how do I want to do that? I guess so. I don't have a terrific plan here. Oops. Containering this is like a, what did we call that thing? Analytics based data. Why can't I use that? It's just crammed in right here. Perhaps. Child. What do we do? Container is an array of these. Now I would just do like this. So the way we did it previously is you call find child. Yeah. That's kind of lame. But so you would loop through. Do you do this per entry? Yeah, you do. Okay. Let's just try to start with the how do I know the content? So that's the entry. That's what we're looping through. So the entry dot content name. Content really is just a string at this point, right? So this really is just entry.content. What does push give you? The new length? I don't think I even knew that. And then visits is what? Is entry dot visitors. Output continents. Output continents. So output is the data. Something like this. And then basically you just have to do this for each of the scopes. Thanks for letting me steal your code, 10-year-old me. 10 years ago me. What was that? 10 years ago. Kyle, what is going on? I didn't even see you over there. You didn't alert me. The goal today is I got so mad at Google Analytics that I just wrote my own analytics service, which is ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous, but we're doing it. Here we are. We've made it this far. We're going to make it the rest of the way. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Kyle. How's it going? How's your year going? I'm almost certainly doing something super wrong, but... Oh, interesting. Total countries. Is total countries something I was tracking? Yes, so. Data. Okay. Oopsie. You know, it can be. I think it's a double-edged sword because so Kyle just said it's like rubber ducking, and it definitely can be. I think that there are days that it leans one way or the other, but yeah, okay, we'll explain it like this. So if you don't know what rubber ducking is, it's kind of like you have a little rubber ducky on your desk and you explain the problem to the rubber ducky, and through the process of explaining the problem, you gain insight on the problem just by like voicing it, and then are able to come up with a solution. So the rubber duck does not become sentient and tell you what to do, usually. But it can be helpful. So since I'm sitting here narrating out loud everything I'm doing, I'm kind of like rubber ducking in real time, which I think can be good. I think it like alters my perception of things. The flip side of that though is that while on stream, like some percentage of my brain is dedicated to streaming. So like some percentage of my brain is like, okay, like looking over there, is the stream quality okay? Is there anybody in chat? Is the video okay? Am I on the right input? Is the microphone working? Am I talking, or am I just sitting here silently? Like, so that is all. There's a mental load associated with that. That is like non-zero mental load that makes me worse at what I do for sure. Oh, what did this latitude, longitude, okay. So I don't know. It kind of I feel like most days. I don't know. It almost is even. There's definitely days where I make the most absurd mistakes, or I just miss something that is so extremely obvious that it's a mistake that I don't think I would make off stream. And very often, and the reason I say that is not just like as copium, but because very often when I have a stream like that, when I'm off the stream for just 5 minutes, I will come up with what the solution is. I need like that additional whatever % of brain to be able to meaningfully respond to, or meaningfully address whatever the problem is. So I don't know. I mean, in general, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. Okay, did any of this work? Oh, someone in the Netherlands visited. Who could it have been? North Holland in Heercord. Somebody in Nebraska. All right, thanks anybody watching who clicked. I appreciate it. Kyle, did you click? Did you click for me? WH Williams clicked. I appreciated it. With a little, the best way you can show appreciation is with an emoji of this, doing this, the appreciation emoji. Yeah, I'm worried that's not gonna be strong enough. It's over here, it's that direction. Anyway. Okay, well this looks like data, kind of, right? Except these numbers are all wrong. But other than the numbers being wrong, seem to have a integer parsing problem. So total visits were just seemingly missing. Yeah, so before we even do continents, we are supposed to increase total visits. So that's problem number one. Problem number bigger than one is we're concatenating strings here, and that thinks it's a number, and that thinks it's a number. That sure looks like a number. So why are you a number? You think you're a number, but are you? You might not be. In fact, you're almost certainly not, right? What do you look like in here? Not here. In the other place. Not here. Okay, hang on. Falling apart over here. Over here? What do you... Visitors says we're an unsigned int 64. Why are you in quotation marks? Well, that's stupid. Why are you in quotation marks? This is a number, everybody. I don't know if you know this. So it's something about the sum. Count as visitors. Oh man, what do we do about this? Just something real dumb like this. I really haven't in a while. I don't know. I only did that few times. Actually, Kyle, we met. Remember when you ruined my life and you made me lose and you ruined my whole life by convincing me to not do that one contest? And I definitely would have won, and I would be rich and famous now today. You want to ruin my life even more? Thanks. Appreciate that. Well, I appreciate your honesty. I haven't done that in a long time. I don't know. good enough random project to work on. Maybe if something came along. That's warping. It's warping. Maybe if something came along, I'd consider it. But at this moment, eh. Okay, so, right. We're going to just do something dumb like this. I don't want to do that, though, actually. Like, why is the type of that wrong? Is that, maybe that's something that's addressable in the query. And by addressable, I mean something we can address in the query. Can we find the documentation of that? What chance? We don't need any script. Get out of here. Okay, the SQL API. I just want to know, like, as to uint 32 to date time. What? Another thing that's dumb is, like, I just don't understand why count is returning. Like, average is returning a float, and it's not quoted, but count is returning a uint 64? That is not a number. I mean, I guess we could, I don't know. Very easy thing we could try, I guess, is this. This looks like a thing that's definitely gonna work. Oh my gosh, did that work? Okay, I just can't have more than 4 billion visitors. We just can't count that high. Well, that seems to work. So if we just do that here, I really didn't think that was gonna work. I mean, I knew it was definitely gonna work, and I trusted my instincts, and I trusted my feelings. No. Seven visitors from 7 cities in 2 countries. That looks about right. I didn't type that correctly, but oh well. Okay, we have the start and end date is still annoying, and I just don't even want to talk about that. But I don't know if this latitude and longitude. You're gonna be right. I guess we'll just do some spot checks with what we know. So that is in the middle of a lake. A middle of the lake in San Jose. But, you know, for all I know, that's right. Is this also in a lake? Why is everyone underwater? Everyone visiting this website is wet. Kyle, what are we going to do this year? How do we make this the year? This is also in water. What are the odds of that? How 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 come everyone is in a body of water? Am I going to be in a body of water? Okay, I'm at least weirdly way south of where I would expect to be, but that's very suspicious, actually. And here's some nameless city. What is this nameless city? Why is there a nameless city in the United States? No, it's a nameless region. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, the video monster. Is your friend still streaming? The streamer? The streamer? I think I ask you that every time. This person is also in water. I know the Earth is mostly water. I mean, I get it, but this is still weird. What is this? It's someone in the United States that's not in a state. Also in water. Surprising. Near Wichita, Kansas. How is this possible? That every person, except for me, is in water. Pretty freaking weird. Okay, let's try this and see what's going on with these. So we need like, where lob 7 equals. It's just feeling there's going to be other nonsense. Oops. Like, I'm sure I'm just overlooking something. So why is there a nameless city? What is this? Who's this mysterious person? But somehow I do get latitude and longitude? Does that seem weird? Maybe I'm putting too much work into this. That's the post name, so we know that. How weird is that? It's just this particular request doesn't. Do I need to account for that? I mean, just empty strings in the entry? Very weird. I mean, I thought I did account for that. I guess on the, there's two, I mean, either I do it when I write. I guess I did make assumptions here. Not here. That when we write the data, I did say, didn't I? we kind of need to do like to do this for every region city. Oops. I mean, if we don't have latitude and longitude, there's kind of no point. But please be mad because you're all constants. I get it. Pretty weird. But now do I need to like put checking on the other end because we already have bad data? I wish you could clear the analytics data. There doesn't seem to be a way. I mean, maybe I can just like flip it off and flip it on again. There's some warpy corners over there. Like, I need to go turn that on. I forgot where that was. It's here, right? There's no way to just reset this, right? Feels silly to have those catches on the front and back, but I mean, I guess I could just have a where blob 5 is not a blank, like in other words, require a city name. Lame. Okay, well, I don't know. I guess it doesn't kill me to have duplicate logic, but I don't like it. Thing is, I need to know those names. I mean, they already have to have names, otherwise they're just going to end up here as, because we key off of that, right? We don't. It's all just index. So actually, it really is just here. So, I mean, I don't know. If we're already doing some sanitizing here, I guess. This is silly. I'm supposed to be confident. Sure, there's a less annoying way to do that. So we don't really need this anymore. Weird. Very weird, actually. That would get the whatever their like geolocation setup gets the what's its face, gets the IP, but not the. Okay, so the real question is, we gotta do the freaking start date and end date. Ugh. How? How do we do it before? We just don't get like a meaningful results kind of dude like that. We know it's part of the query, but we get a rows total, but we don't get anything total about the start date and date. So that's sad. So how do I do that? I mean, end date is today. Wait, come back. No, gosh, how do I want to do this? So okay, I'm gonna ignore that problem for a minute. I just want to see if this even kind of works. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today. I think I'm gonna stop pretty soon. I think we're on our way to this being functional. We just have others to figure out like where we're gonna host it and so on. But do a city ID. Oh, was this me? I must have worked on this. Yeah, this was me trying to do all the beta stuff. Okay, anyway, we don't care about that one. We care about this, not this. We care about this. Oh yes. Oh boy. Not looking forward to looking at this code. Really not looking forward to looking at this code. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, data URL. So presumably that's what we have to do. Let's see. HTTP server. Does this work at all? Probably not, right? So what's the matter with you? It's this. So we need the data URL now to be this. I really don't want to fully address this. Or like fully revamp this. Just really don't want to. Okay. What happened? Why Why did that? Yeah. I'm not still running? It's like it's running. Why? Ugh, all this jQuery junk from 10 years ago. Okay. Error failed. Why? Oh. Right. I just have to do the stupid header. What's the right answer for this? I don't remember. Really, is it just this? Can I just stick this in the headers of the response? Where's that? So when we make the response here, oops. How you doing? Oh my gosh. All Americas, North Americas, United States of Americas, the unknown person in Kansas, mystery Kansas person. I don't know what to tell you about that. We got me in Oregon. We got the one person, and what a pain in the butt. This thing that has worked for so long, I've now spent like 3 days redoing because of Google shenanigans and chicanery and other words. Ineptitude maybe comes to mind. Not really the same spirit as the other words. Okay, so two from California, from San Jose, from Fremont, very close. I still don't know about the averaging that we're doing. On Lafayette. Thanks everybody who clicked, I appreciate it. Okay, so, I mean, kind of sort of seems like it works, right? What's this weird wrapping? Oh, it's the date. I'm missing the date. Okay. Ugh, what do we do here? Like, some part of me is just like, I should just rewrite this whole thing so it's not such a mess, but let's get it working before fixing things that aren't even broken. So what are all our errors here? That's annoying and dumb. I don't know what to do about it. This. What? This is supposed to be country music. Okay. So that kind of, sort of, kind of seems for there. The big thing we're missing now, which is trivial but obnoxious, is the dates. This is very silly how this is almost all identical. But whatever. So where do we make that mistake? When we're initializing this, it's here. Here's our problem. So can you do a formatting string here, or how do you do this? How do you do it with a format? I don't remember how to do this. I know you can use like get year, get month, get date, but what is the like? Well, there's the like date localized format or whatever. Yeah, it's to locale date string. I just want just the date portion though. Like, I don't want the time. I guess. Is that really the local date, though? I can't remember if date now is a method or not in JavaScript. To locale string. I don't want that. I want to. What does this actually return? There's a number. To locale date string. what I want? Oops. Oops. Where is my I hate that. Where will you be? I mean, I guess that is kind of what I want. This is so bad. I don't even know, like, this is always terrible. You used to have to do right? Like, this is not what I want. I want the previous month. Okay, so we need something that's like and then we need to do something and date will be equal to new date dot set month -1. Like this. And then here we can just do start date and end date. What's the matter with you? I don't know, seems silly. Seems like there's gotta be a better way. There's got to be a better way. That seems to be kind of sort of correct. I mean, that's kind of it. It's just like, where do we want to put it, you know? Easy answer is that it stays living on Netlify, but doesn't have the backend on Netlify. It's sort of silly. So something I don't know, just I haven't done anything about, or like Cloudflare workers with pages where they're like together. Like, how do I add? If I want worker mesh. What's the right way to do this? To get a functions directory. Generally work with custom functionality. Wow, really? Interesting. Following routes will be, well, that kind of breaks my fun strategy. But okay, that's probably what we need to do next. So okay, I think I'm done for today. We made some progress. We at least have like the thing works. We got to do all the cleanup and put all the pieces together and so on and so forth. Look at that print. Gonna go until we do what we can. Just doing what we can. Okay, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks. Who else stopped by today? Not bad. We had some new visitors, Mysterious and Palacy and the robot Oni. I gotta build the freaking leaderboard so I remember who to say hello to. Oh, we saw Terrier Darts. Coming by Terrier Darts. I feel like I forgot somebody. I apologize. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I don't know, we gotta do like one more stream thing, so maybe I'll just knock it out off stream because I'm sure I can do it more quickly, but we'll see. Anyway, until next time, thanks. Bye.